I'm the definition of the friend where like on your wedding day, if like you were, if it is pumpkin, whatever. If your pumpkin's like, I'm just marrying my best friend. I'm like, whoa. I don't think you guys are best friends. That's a little bit of a stretch. I think you're lovers. I think me and Christina are best friends.
Welcome the fuck back.
Sorry we missed a week, but we're back.
We're back. We needed to get ahead.
Yeah.
And so we decided that we were going to skip last week so we can make sure we're ahead on recording and scheduling out clips and just all those things. So we took some time off, but here we are.
I'm disassociating.
Lily's disassociating really hard because... Guys, we were going to come in and be like, hey, how are you guys? Let's talk about the Grammys, blah, 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 which we will still do. However,
I literally can't. I'm looking at this like there's no way.
We have an absolutely hilarious way to start this episode because minutes
2 minutes before we quit
recording.
And it's been
something happened.
It's been crickets recently too, so it's like a fucking course. 2 minutes before recording, all of a sudden I had a situationship end like not that long ago, whatever. And all of a sudden I see a text that like he hearted the last message I sent when we ended the situationship. And I was like, Christina, why did he just do that? Like this was like over a month ago.
Yeah.
And then he like starts texting me and asking me if I have chlamydia. And it's like... No, I don't. I don't. No symptoms for me. But also, it's like it's never, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
It's never
hey,
I miss you and I want you back.
Yeah.
It's always, do you have chlamydia?
It always.
Oh, always. It's never happened.
Always, do you have chlamydia? Did he just reply? What did he say?
No. So I go, no, no, I don't. Like, really wishing you the best with that. I really am.
Seems like a personal journey.
And then I went back to like our messages from like a long time ago where he specifically said to me, I had a lot of fun with you and this is not the last you've heard of me. And then I went back and replied, I go, you had a point. He goes, LMAO, that got me good. I was like, sorry, not funny.
Yeah, so funny. We literally were like, okay, time to record. And then Lily is like, oh my God, this guy like hearted the message, whatever.
And I'm looking at Christina like, it's
pause.
happening. He wants to be with me.
Yeah. And then we're like, what's going on? Yeah. So we're starting off with a bang today. 2 minutes before recording, a man did ask Lily if she has chlamydia. That's so on brand for G&T.
It's for me.
Yeah.
I hate my fucking life. It's Valentine's Day soon.
Get tested.
Okay, on
the
that
big day is coming up. Big day.
But
how do we transition?
I did see fuck.
Prince Harry.
I did see.
We didn't talk. Oh my God, that's right.
I said I was gonna see him, but like at the end of the episode, so no one caught it.
Yeah. Housekeeping time.
Housekeeping. Briefly, I did see Prince Harry III, who, if you missed it, he's this guy that lives in London that like I have like a very playful little fling with.
Yeah.
Love him. He's like bestie vibes. Like we do hook up, but like it's bestie vibes. And he was in the city, and I saw him, and we worked out our beef.
Right. Worked it out in the remix.
He did listen to his episode along with his entire friend group, and he was like, wow, that, I fucked up. So he was like, really sorry about that. Sorry you have seizures, like not sure. And I was like, it's fine. Love you. You're perfect. You're British. It's fine.
Yeah. You get a pass.
So we had a great time. I freaking love him, man. We had a great time together. So that was fun.
Yeah. So she saw... oh my God, I keep wanting to call him his other name. Me and Lily have like a nickname for him that we don't use on the show.
And when you say it in the accent, it hits. It hits.
Oh, fuck. It's better than Prince Harry, but we can't say it because it has his actual name in it.
Oh, I literally can't believe
it's like a nickname, but it's his real name, but it's like a whole thing, so we can't use it. But it's, oh my God, my like natural instinct is I want to scream it.
I only call him that to his face too.
Yeah.
Like...
There's just some characters that like the
nickname hits.
You just can't call them their real name. Like the mayor of Greenpoint.
The mayor of Greenpoint.
Like I literally whenever
we never call him by his name.
Whenever he would text me, I would always be like, "Oh, hey mayor. What's up?"
Always.
Like you're the mayor of Greenpoint.
That's who you are.
No,
it's not my
that
fault.
is who you are. That is your legal given name.
Yeah.
It just felt wrong. Yeah. I had oh my God, I didn't tell you this. I had a client that texted me today, okay? A lot of my clients listen to the podcast. Hi guys.
Hey, girls.
Hey girls. I coach a lot of the girlies. And I had a client text me today and she goes, she goes, two things. She goes, I started catching up on G&T last night. First of all, what the fuck is Mr. Timms? He reminds me of this guy that she was talking to, but a New York version. Ew, major ick. I hate that for you. Anyways, the other thing, Rat King, that's hilarious. Rat Boy, King. Whatever. And then she like sent me like a video of something. She said this is a perfect gag gift for Lily. I actually didn't even watch it yet, but apparently it's like a vest of like a rat or something. I don't know. It looks like it's like in a thrift store. They're going.
Oh my God, I need
perfect. It's rats.
Imagine like wearing that on a date is like a bit. Ew, wait, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It's only $20 and it's Forever 21. Need. But yeah, that was funny. I love when my clients just like lock in and I'm like, oh my God, you know all my lore.
I need them to know the lore.
Yeah.
Like I need you to know my entire dating history.
Yeah.
It's fine.
When are we going to redo the charts?
I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm like thinking like I feel like we shouldn't like redo it, but like we need to write something on the walls like for funsies.
Right. Maybe like per episode, depending on the topic, we could have things like written out and stuff. Like even if we did it like ahead of time or something. But like for me, like I don't want that chart.
Yeah.
Like it's a new year, new men.
I know. Also, like
They're all like, dead to me.
Me and Pumpkin are like locked in. Yeah, like so I don't think I need like Mr. Timms or the mayor of Greenpoint behind me.
Like that's what you see what I'm saying.
I could just draw a little pumpkin so like people know, you know. What is he's still texting Lily. Lily is so off now. She's so not locked into this episode.
Yeah, because he literally just goes, that's a good bit for the pod, I think. I should be like, good thing I just opened the episode. There's the man that specifically told me, do not
talk about me on the podcast
ever again. And I said, I will never talk about you on the podcast ever again.
And here we are.
I opened the episode. He has chlamydia. Okay, he's going to get blocked from my stories next week.
I literally don't give a fuck. We didn't say who it was. You broke it off with my bestie. Like, I don't fucking care.
And like,
I don't.
You haven't asked for me back yet, which is like really weird. It's like you meant it when you ended things. That's really weird.
What do you mean?
I think that's really weird of you.
Yeah, that's odd.
So you don't want me back?
Just say, do you miss me?
Like, well, he always used to say that to me. Like he used to text me saying, do you miss me?
Do you hate me?
I'm gonna say, I'll say, oh, you miss me. That's so cute. Look at you coming up with excuses to text me.
You'd be like, real smooth, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Look at you coming up with excuses to text me.
Real smooth.
This is so funny. You know who's gonna think this is the funniest thing ever? Ryan.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm crying.
Ryan texting work bay.
Okay, you guys, yesterday or like the other day, one of our roommates moved out. Callie, we love you, miss you. And she moved out.
She won the housing lottery.
Yeah, so happy for her.
Lucky bitch.
Lucky bitch. She took a bunch of stuff with her when she moved though. So like our coffee table's gone. And I was like, Ryan, didn't we have the same coffee table at our old apartment, which our old apartment we lived at with my ex-boyfriend? And she was like, we did. Where is that? And she was like, oh my fucking God, I gave it to work bay. But I told him like, you can like keep it for a bit until I need it again. And so I was like, well, we need to get that back. Like, fuck him. He cannot have this expensive ass coffee table. So I was like, all right, let me try to reach out to him and see. Surely my number won't still be blocked. It's still blocked. It is blocked. That's fine. So Ryan texted him, but she like panicked, I guess, and sent him like a really weird text.
Message. Are you going to read it?
Yes.
This message is so fucking funny.
She goes, hey, work bay. I hope all is well with you. Ew. I know this is super random and weird, but unfortunately, I'm in need of a coffee table. And I remembered I lent you my acrylic one, and I'm really hoping to get it back. Oh, this is Ryan.
Unfortunately,
I need a coffee table. First of all, is insane.
And then, oh, by the way, this is Ryan.
And like, first of all, he has your number. I know he didn't delete your number. That's so dramatic.
Yeah.
And he was so cooperative, which is shocking. He was he goes, I don't remember what you're talking about. Yeah, you do. And so she sent him it, and he was like, yeah, I can Uber package it too.
When is he gonna do that again?
When she gets back this weekend.
Absolutely hilarious. I would do the same thing. Give it back.
Wait, what was I gonna say? It was funny.
To him?
Like,
finding excuses to text me or whatever.
Aw, how cute.
Lily's not locked in. Well, she's finishing that.
I'm locked in. I'm doing this in real time.
Yeah. I know.
What's next? The Grammys? No, I'm ready.
What's next? What else is happening? There's absolutely nothing thrilling going on in my love life.
Give them the update about Valentine's Day.
Well, yeah, I was like, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
The only thing that's the update is Pumpkin did ask me to be his Valentine, and it was really cute. And it was really, okay, I don't know if I even told you this part. Did I tell you that, like, I was, like, ready to go to his apartment like a raging bitch on the day that he asked me to be? Not actually.
What do you mean?
Okay, so what happened was literally the day he asked me to be his Valentine. I'll tell you guys, like, how he did it. It was, like, cute, whatever. But, like, a few hours earlier, what the fuck was going on? I don't know. He was like really like I went out with Emily for her wedding dress resizing. My like hometown best friend's getting married. I went with her for like her resizing for her wedding dress, and the whole plan was that me and Pumpkin had a date night like for that night, and I went to his, like dropped off all my stuff, went to the wedding dress resizing, and then he was like, call me or text me like when you're done with the resizing, because like I was gonna go to his apartment and then we are gonna leave to go see Companion, which we're gonna talk about Companion.
Oh yeah,
also,
obviously.
Me and Lily both saw it. But I finished. I told him I would probably be to his apartment more around like 6:30, but me and Emily ended up wrapping up around like 5:30. So I was like an hour earlier. So he texted me and he's like, what's up? Like, what's your timing looking like? And I texted him, or I called him, and I was like, oh yeah, like I'm done like way earlier than like I anticipated, whatever. Like, should I come now? And he just sounded like really like frustrated and like stressed on the phone, and was like,
not yet.
Whatever, like all this stuff. And he's like, well, I kind of want to go to the gym, like saying stuff. And I was like, okay. And I was like, yeah. I was like, honestly, I was like, I could kill an hour. I was like, I gotta go pick up stuff from Sephora. Like, I was in Midtown, and he's like in the Lower East. So I was like, you know, like I need time to get down there. Anyways, like I could kill an hour and be there at 6:30. Like, it's really not a big deal.
Yeah.
I was like being chill about it, but he was just like on the phone. He like then stopped, said something, and then he said something to me. He's like, sorry, I was just trying to figure something out. I'll tell you about it when we could talk about it when I see you. He said we could talk about it when I see you, and then was like, I gotta go. And I was like, okay, yeah, like see you at 6:30. I hang up, and I remember like taking my phone away from my ear and being like, well, that was weird. I was like he was just like a little bit like, he wasn't like mean or anything, but I could tell he was really stressed, but he was just being like a little bit like
off
and short. And I was like, yeah, naturally in my girly girl mind, I'm like, oh my God, it's the end. Like, I'm like, he's going to tell me he doesn't want to be with me. Like, here we go. This is how it all begins. Like, whatever.
That would be immediately my first thought.
Immediately first
thought. Because every time I think that, it's unfortunately true.
No, I'm like, okay, great. This is the end. No, it in fact was quite the opposite. But I hang up the phone and I was like, okay, that was like a little bit weird. He's a little bit off. So I'm like in Sephora, and I'm like doing my own thing over the course of an hour. I'm just like chilling. It was a nice night. I was just like walking around. And I was like thinking to myself, like when I see him, before we go to the movies, I'm gonna be like, hey, like I was planning in my head to literally like sit him down and be like, are you okay? Like, is everything fine? Like, I wasn't gonna like attack him or anything, but I was gonna be like,
just a check-in.
Yeah, just quick little check-in. You were kind of acting a little off, like, you know, whatever. Well, I get to his apartment, and he like just left the gym, and he's like, I'm waiting outside for you. And I was like, okay, sounds good. So I'm outside with him. We walk into his apartment, and I'm just like, blah, 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 like talking, whatever. And then I put my stuff down, and then I turn around, and on his coffee table is a beautiful bouquet of flowers and a little card. And I'm like there, and I'm like frozen, and I'm looking at him, and he's smiling, looking back, and I hate myself. He's like, what the fuck? I go, who are those for? And he's like, are you fucking serious right now? Like, they're for you. Like, who else would they be for?
Like hello?
I'm like, who are they for? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not going to assume.
Right. But anyways, I picked up the card. And it was like hoping, because I told you guys we're going to go see Companion. So the card said, hoping you'll be my companion this Valentine's Day.
Shit.
I know. It was very cute.
It's good shit.
And I was like, oh my God. And, you know, whatever. And then everything was fine. And then we had such a cute little date night. Like, we went, you know, to see Companion. And then because we're on the Upper West, we went to this wine bar over there. That was actually fire. It was this cute little wine bar. We got like a bunch of like.
Do you know what it was called?
ZZ.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like it was on like in the 60s somewhere, so not far into the Upper West.
Cute.
But yeah, it was so cute. We like
there.
split like a bottle of like white wine, and we got like a cheese board, and like we just like had like a really good cute little night.
Cute.
Yeah, no, it was quite adorable. But yeah, so he asked me if it was Valentine.
Love.
Anyways.
Companion.
Yeah, let's actually talk about Companion.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was so fucking excited to see this movie.
Yeah,
because
me too.
I was getting so many ads for it. Okay?
I wasn't. I
Really?
had heard a little bit of buzz, but yeah.
Oh my God. I was getting so many ads.
I just saw how well the like people were reviewing it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like just raving about it.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I literally like Pumpkin is like a big movie guy, and I was like, we need to go see Companion like the day it comes out. And so he was like, no problem, we're doing it.
Done.
He got the tickets, whatever. Because the day that me and Lily saw it on the same day, just at different theaters.
Is that the day it came out?
That was the day it came out.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that was the launch day. So
me the next day, and to people, I'm like, you haven't seen Companion yet? I
like,
literally
what the
was
fuck?
saying that.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, have you seen it yet?
I went with
been out
Avery.
for one day.
Pookie date.
Oh, and Lily also, so funny, texted me and goes, what theater are you and Pumpkin seeing Companion at? Me and Avery are gonna go see it, and we don't want to crash your date.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I read that text message out loud to Pumpkin, and Pumpkin's like, they can obviously go to the same one as us. I go, no, they can't.
They're on their own date.
No, they can't.
We had a Pookie date.
This is our date night.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. No, they can't. Well, also, too, I was like, I turned to him, I go, even if I wanted them to be there, they are not coming to the Upper West Side.
No,
I was like,
not a chance.
they are not going to see it.
I'm an AMC Village 7 girl.
Have you ever gone to the AMC in Lincoln Center?
Because it's
in Lincoln Center.
in Lincoln Center.
Dude, that was the
I'm sure.
biggest movie theater I have ever been. Like, the theater itself, the IMAX theater. Dude, there must have been like over like I don't even know how many fucking seats were in that theater. It was the biggest
Could have been like
movie
200.
theater.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was like giving like not aesthetically, but in terms of how many people it fit, it was giving Village East vibes when we went to go see Sadie's film. Like that many people.
Yeah, that's the exact kind of theater I'm picturing.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
It's fucking huge. We were
Wow.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, probably like 200. Maybe
Yeah,
like
no, literally.
75.
But yeah, long story short, I was so fucking excited to see this movie because I kept getting so many ads for it. So yeah, me and Lily went literally on like the opening day, and I've been a Letterboxd girly recently.
Don't even get me started. No, I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
No,
I'm in a
Lily
good
grilled
mood.
me about it, rightfully so, and it was so fucking funny.
I'm in a good mood. I just had the giggle of a fucking lifetime.
No, I know.
So but here's the thing here's the thing. Christina is so many things. But when it comes to like music and movies, she's maybe not the girl that I like go to like really have like a cultured intellectual conversation about these things with.
100%.
It's not that she's not capable. It's just like not what she's into. You know what I
Totally.
mean? So then she starts dating a man who loves film and movies. And she's like, I am in a Letterboxd account. And I'm like, okay, like weird, but I'll let it go. And then I see it the other day and I see what movies are on it. And I was like,
What
you didn't watch this. She didn't watch a film from the fucking 40s. And she's like, yeah, I did. Me and Pumpkin. Yeah, I liked it. And I liked that. You've never seen it. You're weird. I'm like,
I did not say that. She's exaggerating.
No. I'm. This is from the future. Like 2 months from now, she's gonna be like, you haven't seen this niche indie film from 1971?
You
what
haven't
the fuck
seen
is
this
wrong with you?
1940s French classic?
Like everyone who's anyone has seen it.
Everyone's talking about it. I'm gonna start saying that. Everyone's talking about it.
Everyone.
With like anything.
Anything.
Yeah, everyone's been talking about it. Wait. I am going to be using that
That's brilliant.
so much now.
Guys, I think I fumbled though.
No.
No, because I said
Lily's panicking the whole intro. We're 20 minutes in. Lily's been, I can sense your stress.
Okay, can you fucking blame me? I just like
No, I understand. Why do you think you fumbled?
I said, "Oh, how cute, finding excuses to text me, blushing." He read it and didn't.
He doesn't get it.
No, he like
was
that
so-
is
it was a
definitely
joke.
he definitely gets it, but like doesn't care about me.
When did he read it?
Whatever, I'm still his close friend. So, like a long time ago. So,
What is a long time ago? We've been recording for 20 minutes.
well, like I said it like right after let's see, 10 minutes ago.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's fine. Whatever.
How are you feeling right now?
Like I just want to giggle about it. Like that has to be probably one of the funniest texts I've gotten in a really long time.
Okay.
That actually just like made my day.
Dude, what do you need to get out
I
right now?
just keep giggling. I feel like I'm just gonna keep giggling about it. But back to companion. Do we? No, I'm serious.
Anyways, looping back.
Give
Okay.
like the general plot
Yeah.
line.
Okay. Well, okay. Wait. No. First of all, I need to finish the fucking thought about Letterboxd. Okay. Listen, Lily's absolutely right. Like, had I not been dating this man, would I have a Letterboxd? Probably.
But I
fucking
did
not.
say to you the other day, I do rather it be this than like if you were dating a guy that was into like a very specific genre of music and then you started pretending that you loved Nirvana. I'd be like, literally, shut the fuck up, Christina.
No.
Like,
No.
or you're like, Lily, and I'm like kind of like itching to go to like a boiler room set. I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
I'm itching to go to boiler room. If I ever said I'm itching to go to a boiler room set, burn me alive. But
no, literally.
yeah. But anyways, no, but I've gotten hip, okay, to Letterboxd.
Okay.
Because Pumpkin has educated me. But no, Lily was flaming me the other day because she opened up her Letterboxd and I was like, Lily, first of all, you don't follow me back on Letterboxd. How dare you?
I don't use it for what it's supposed to be used for. I just
No, exactly.
I got it just so I could like track the movies I watch.
And then I said, Lily, you're
Which I need
you're
to do.
using it all wrong. And then I schooled her on how to use it, and she was staring at me, laughing hysterically. She's like, "What the how? Why are you schooling me right now on how to use this? This is you literally said. What did you say? You were like, you changed or something?
Yeah, I was like, you're different now, whatever.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't even over the Letterboxd thing. That was over the fact that I ordered a black cup of coffee.
Oh, that was funny. That was good.
I go, can I get? I was like, could I just get like a coffee black? Lily turns to me. She goes, you just ordered black coffee? I go, yeah. She goes, you changed.
Yeah, you're different now. It's weird.
I was like, what the fuck?
so funny.
I've been getting black
We
coffee.
started laughing so hard.
What, over that?
The way I said it, I was like, oh, you've changed.
Yeah. I was like, I can't win. Like, I've always liked black coffee, but I go like in these phases. Like,
She hasn't changed at all.
I literally, no, seriously, I go through phases where like, sometimes I want a latte, sometimes I want a chai, a matcha phase, a black coffee phase, like whatever. And right now, I'm in my black coffee era.
Updating my Letterboxd.
Yeah,
I watched this
thank
shitty ass movie the other night.
What
Whatever.
movie?
Actually, it wasn't that bad. It's called Alice Darling with Anna Kendrick.
Oh, you
Really
said
real.
that. You
It
were like, I
wasn't-
need to finish it.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Anyways, Companion. Okay, I gave
I'm
Companion a 5
so
stars.
hot.
What?
I'm sweating. Freaking
Okay,
out.
well, you're literally wearing Uggs and a sweat set in this hot ass studio. Anyways,
Fine.
Companion, I gave it 5 stars.
5 stars.
I think I gave it 5 stars. Yes, I did give it 5
So
stars.
good.
My review said Diva Alert. That was my review.
A big time diva alert.
Diva Alert.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah. So the gist of Companion without, do I give spoilers and you guys could skip ahead, or should I not give spoilers?
Like, try to give the general plot without giving a spoiler first.
Okay. General plot minus spoilers is this couple goes, how do I explain this without giving spoilers?
Okay,
Okay, no, I'll try to
You
give
can say like what they are.
No, because that's like the whole thing. It ends up like,
You find out in the first 5 minutes of the movie. That's not a spoiler. That's like what the
Yeah.
movie's about.
I guess so.
It looks like it takes place in the present, but it's obviously like about a world where like we're way further ahead with like AI and robots.
Yeah.
And essentially, I mean, this is like a thing that people have been talking about forever, like making like companion robots essentially.
Yeah.
So like you can buy a robot in this like alternative universe in this movie. You can buy a robot that like looks and acts just like a human. Like you would never ever ever know that it's a robot.
Yeah.
But it is, and they're called companions, so they can like be your, like they're not just like sex robots. Like they actually like form like a bond with you. Mm-hmm. It's really weird. You find this out in the first 5 minutes of the movie. Like they like ship this box to his house.
Me and Pumpkin have been making jokes. We've been like a few things from the movie, which was first is establishing love link. And then the other is what's it called? That's funny. Love link established or whatever. And then they go, hey you.
Yeah.
And then the other one was when he like shoots her at one point and he just goes, hey beep boop.
Yeah. When he calls her beep boop.
Wait, because we saw it on the day that I thought I was gonna go into his apartment like guns a-blazing, being like, what is going on? When that came on the screen, he goes, hey beep boop. With the gun. I go, that's what I thought you were gonna do to me earlier.
Literally.
He was like crying, laughing in the theater. But yeah, no, so like Lily said, essentially you don't know, it's not like it's like sci-fi or anything. You wouldn't like know that it's like in an alternative universe or anything. It just seems like it's like in a modern day where having like a robot girlfriend or partner in general is like just like normal. Like you could just like buy one and like have one. But essentially like they go, the couple, like the guy and the robot, you know, who's played by what's her name, Sophie Thatcher. Yeah. They go on like a trip, you know, with some friends and whatnot, and there was like a whole plot to like kill a guy essentially. Maybe you guys should skip forward because I'm probably gonna end up saying spoilers, but whatever. There's a whole plot to like kill this guy. It's like a whole thing, and they basically like jailbreak the robot in order to like, because the robots are not supposed to like kill people or like do any like really bad violent damage, but this guy is like some sort of like, you know, freak that like jailbreaks his like sex bot and like causes her to like fucking kill a man.
It sounds not great, but it's a really good movie.
No, it's really good. Essentially the robot, the sex bot, whatever, what the fuck is her name? Oh, Iris ends up actually like gaining a consciousness.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's like this, I can't even explain it. Like she's like battling with like, she's like a robot, so she is programmed to do these things, but then also it's like she starts to actually have like real emotion.
Yeah, and like they're saying like, oh, you're just a robot, like we're gonna turn you off, and you know, if you're not gonna do what we want you to do. And she's like, no, I feel like I'm more than a robot.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It sounds really stupid, but it's really good.
It's just
watch the trailer.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
and you'll see the vibes.
Yeah, but long story short, I gave it a 5 stars. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I loved it. I thought all the like actors, actresses, everybody in it was fantastic. Yep. I now am obsessed with Sophie Thatcher. Is it Sophia or I think it's Sophie Thatcher?
I don't know.
Right? I think it's Sophie Thatcher.
Sophie, I think.
I'm now like obsessed with her.
They were all really good.
I think, okay.
Love Lucas Gage.
I'm right. It is Sophie Thatcher. Lucas Gage, Sophie Thatcher. I'm obsessed with Sophie Thatcher now. I want to watch everything that she's in. She was on Brittany Broski's Royal Court.
Yeah, gotta watch that.
Watch the whole thing. It was so good. She's so fucking cool. She was so good in the movie. But yeah, I just thought everything was so good. The visuals were great. Like it was like beautifully shot. Like
yeah,
everything was so good.
Loving going to the movies and loving movies in general recently. Yeah. I'm on quite the movie kick, not because of a new artsy boyfriend, but because I just am.
Well,
whatever.
What about it?
Whatever
I don't
gets
care.
you into it.
I'm into it. You know. I've been you know
Steal
what too?
his swag.
I did tell him it's been expanding my I don't know. Like I'm like used to like with movies, I watch so many like rom-coms and like things like that. Like that's like my safe zone.
But he's been like palette.
Yeah, he's literally been like, let's watch this fucking weird ass 1940s French film. And I'm literally like, all right. And then we sit down and watch it. I will let you have this. That's cool.
And I will let you enjoy it. If when I send you an album, you listen to it.
I was going to send you an artist today.
Were you?
I was so random. And I was like, I'm going to throw a wild card at Lily. And I think you should get, like, if you don't already get her. Her name is Raven. Raven.
Does she have one big song right now?
I don't know. I know this song from her, Love Me Not.
Yeah, that's the song I'm thinking of. Yeah, I know Raven.
Okay, yeah. I ended up listening to that entire
song
I
has crack in it.
It has cracking.
We're gonna miss you, but I wish you were here.
So good. But
So
that entire
good.
album, I decided to give it a listen earlier, and I was like,
did
wait,
give
this
it a
is
listen
great.
as
Her
well.
sound is so good.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
so-
at you.
Yeah.
But back to what I said. If I send you something, you listen to
Fine.
it, and then I won't make fun of you for being a film nerd because of a man.
It's literally fine. It's whatever.
Because he can be your movie plug, and I'll be your music plug.
Okay. Fine.
Let me have this.
I will let you have it.
And you know what? You know how Seema says that men steal her swag?
Yes.
One of my favorite things that she says. That really stuck with me all this time because
I forgot that she said
Do you
that.
know
That's
how many
such
men-
a funny fucking.
do you know how many men have stole my swag? Like, do you know how
That's
many
such
men
a
would have been
funny thing to
homeless without
say.
me? Okay, one. But sometimes you
One.
guys steal their swag too and like take what you can get. Like Workbay, we all know him, we all hate him. But I did get some good album recommendations from him. Maybe some style tips, whatever.
Yeah, I
okay.
think, you
some
know-
Jokes. Hey,
Well-
the
well,
arrest me
that's
joke.
Literally,
Shout out Workbay.
oh my God, arrest me, officer.
Officer, arrest me. I'm having too much
It's
fun. You know,
That's
Workbay,
one
you
thing that-
snapped with that
the
one.
one thing that he gave us.
Yep.
It's one of the great
He got
things
me really
did give
into
us.
certain food. Like,
Yeah.
you got to
He
take what you
did-
can get.
You know what? I'll give him that also. He really did expand
He was a foodie.
your palate.
Yeah, he was a
for
big
food.
foodie. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I also gained like 20 pounds in that relationship.
it's fine. If you feel fine about it, it's whatever.
He was a big foodie and
No,
it showed.
I think obviously this goes back to the whole like point of like, you know, every relationship, like you learn something new and then
Yes.
like there's wins, there's losses, even in the
Yes.
worst relationships.
Seriously.
I was actually thinking about this earlier because one of the things that Boy said to me, we fucking hate Boy, and there's not much that he taught me that was like good. However, one of the things that he would say to me sometimes that like would, I don't even know like in the context of which like I would be like panicking to like do like things with him or this or that or something, and he would always be like, we have unlimited time. Like as in like, oh, like we are together.
I
we
remember
have
him
unlimited
saying
time.
that.
Which that actually really stuck with me, and I was like, that's really good because then also me and Pumpkin were
I love that
talking about-
concept with the healthy relationship.
Exactly. Well, because
you guys did not have unlimited time.
exactly.
Turns out he was using you the whole time. But ooh, that was a good selling point on his end, though. I'll
It
give
really
him that.
was.
Master manipulator. He's good.
Good at it. I was thinking about the unlimited time thing today because Pumpkin texted me like really out of the blue today and was like, I'm sad you're leaving.
Me and you have unlimited time.
Of course we do.
Hey, back to your man. Sorry.
I'm like, of course we do, baby. Baby Rad. Baby. We always have unlimited time together.
Right?
Right?
I'm the definition of the friend where, like, on your wedding day, if, like, you were, if it is Pumpkin, whatever. If your Pumpkin's like, I'm just marrying my best friend. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. I don't think you guys are best friends. That's a little bit of a stretch. I think you're lovers. I think me and Christina are best friends. Okay, sorry. Back to the point.
Also, just random, I already told Lily this was kind of weird. Another thing that happened is some random lady in Insomnia Cookies turning to me and Pumpkin going, you two are going to get married.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird. She like said it to us like as if she was like clairvoyant. It was weird.
Happens to me and my man all the time. So
all the time.
it's really weird.
I've been saying this.
I know.
But anyways. No. So no, the unlimited time thing, he texted me being like, I'm sad you're leaving, and it kind of just like sparked this conversation about like me and Florence and like whatever. And we were saying, and I said to him, I was like, I mean, honestly, like it's 4 weeks off, like 2-3 weeks on, 4 weeks off, and then I get back to New York, and after that we have unlimited time together.
Yeah.
And I was like, when you kind of view it like that, it really makes it like not as bad. It's kind of like, all right, let's just get over this thing. I'm gonna get out of my system, and then we could just like live happily ever after in New York.
Yeah,
together,
and that's
essentially.
also why all of us were like, if any man like can't get past you leaving for 3 or 4 months, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because the older you get, the more you realize like how much time like you
Yeah,
have.
no, I'm like, oh
when
my
you're
God,
younger,
like,
that feels
yeah.
like so like summer feels like forever. But
Yeah.
at our age, summer goes by in 5 minutes.
No,
like,
exactly. And it's like, yeah, in the grand scheme of things, like
It's a blip.
It's literally
It's a
a
blip.
tiny blip. And he's coming to see me. And I also
It's gonna be harder on me.
right. You guys should really bond over this.
It's gonna be
'cause he
hardest
literally was
on
like,
me.
yeah.
I'm not
This
gonna have
is
any
true.
sympathy for him. I'm gonna be like, you think you're having a hard
There's
time?
gonna be like an episode of G&T goes up one week, and I'm like, what is she? And then I like click on the episode and you and Pumpkin are in the chairs. What's up? Welcome back to Gin and Talks.
We're fighting over who misses you more.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Please
well,
do
who's
it.
known her longer? Who knows more about
guys,
her?
Please do
Who's
an
met her
episode of
parents?
The Chaser, which we know we haven't done in so long.
So true.
Do one. Well, I'm gone with the man.
I think I might.
No, but he literally was like, as a man should, he's like, I'm gonna take this time to get to work on myself and get buff as fuck. He goes, I want to show up in Italy and just look hot for you.
Me?
And I was like,
Wait, me?
me too.
I was fully going to come to Copenhagen with like an 8-pack.
Yeah.
I'm like
Right.
working on it right now.
Perfect. And go to the Knox.
Yeah.
With Pumpkin.
What?
The Knox.
What's that?
Equinox.
Oh.
Pull up to the Knox.
I was like, sorry, what?
That's like what the finance bros call Equinox.
Oh.
The Knox.
That alone, never signing up. Never signing up.
Anyways, that's the thought. Yeah, but the unlimited time thing is cute.
Love.
Wait,
Can I, before we switch gears, just really quickly touch on my Loverboy theory?
Yes.
Guys, I don't know.
We talked about
why.
this before recording.
This has been on my mind.
Yeah.
It's like, it's been on my mind.
Lily has a theory.
I have a theory.
Lily has a gun.
Well, there's a new phenomenon. Like,
Lily
there's a
has a
new
gun.
phenomenon. It's spreading across the country, and it's these little straight boys, okay? And they're like, they think that they're like better than
Everyone.
thou. They're like the kind of guys that like they're like, yeah, I'm looking for something, whatever. No, they're not. I've had this experience a few times recently where I've been like, so are you like looking for a relationship, like a girlfriend, like something serious, whatever? And a man has looked at me in the eyes and said, well, I'm a lover boy. Okay. I'm not sure
What does that mean,
what
sir?
the fuck does that mean? Like, what the hell? But like, I mean, I say
It's like the same vibe as being like, I'm a relationship person, I guess.
Yeah,
then
but
they
it-
don't actually mean.
but I rather someone say that.
Yeah.
Because so what I've experienced
I'm a
is
lover boy.
they say I'm a lover boy, and I'm like, what does that mean? And like this most recent guy was just like, yeah, I'm like really affectionate and like whatever, and I'm like, so that's not what I asked. Are you looking for something
relationship.
serious? Like whatever.
Yeah.
And what they mean by lover boy is they want to like get all the benefits that you get out of a relationship and all the things that make you feel good without actually having it. So they want to like gaze into your eyes across the table, bring you home, you know, not just have sex. They want to like make love. They want to cuddle. They want to like confide in you and get all the nurturing aspects that you get from being with a woman. And then they're going to send you a text the next week being like, I'm not looking for anything serious.
Yeah, and I told when me and Lily were talking about this before we started recording, I literally said, yeah, they want a girlfriend for a week.
They want to, the men in New York City
Want a
love
girlfriend for a
having
week.
a girlfriend for a week to 3 weeks tops.
Yeah.
Like nothing I've ever experienced in my life.
Yep.
And they all say that they're lover boys. And then it's like, are you? Like, I think you're broken. I think you're like,
Yeah, they
there's-
literally, it's fun. They get to play house and play girlfriend for a few weeks, and then they realize, I don't have to commit to this, and then they just end it, and they get all the fix that they need in like these, you know, this 1 to 3 week span, and so then they're fine for the next month or so. They don't really need to do it, and then all of a sudden they start craving that intimacy again. So then they repeat the cycle, and then it's just
this was Mr. Timms. This is a perfect
yeah,
example.
Mr. Timms, totally.
He's the type, he's like young and bright eyed and God bless him. And he's just like, yeah, I'm a lover boy because he acts all like affectionate and cuddly and stuff. But it's like, no, you're not. Like, you're the last person who wants a relationship. Like, I
Yeah.
can tell. Why are you smiling like that?
Because I just he clocked me. I got into because I texted Pumpkin and I go, yeah, like we're crying laughing. She was so like excited that he texted her to just notifying her that he has good video.
It was genuinely
And
the
then
funniest thing.
And because then he goes, that's so funny, even if it's a little bit sad. And then he goes, where does she find these villains?
Yeah,
I
literally.
I said Hinge, and then in Invisible Ink, I said I got lucky, and he goes, we.
Yeah.
Like as in we got lucky.
Period.
And I read it. I was like, yee.
I really can't do Hinge anymore. I really like
No.
it clearly doesn't work out for me. And I'm pretty sure Catherine told me that I shouldn't be on Hinge.
I had
My psychic.
I think she did. Yeah. I actually have a client that just decided to get on Hinge for the first time in her life. Like a week ago. Or I see her
Welcome to the
bi-weekly.
Wild West, baby.
Well, here's the funny thing. I see her bi-weekly, okay? And so 2 weeks ago, we did a session where she said she's on Raya and she wanted to, like, maybe explore Hinge because we were talking about it. And I was like, girl, Raya, mm-mm. So
Does she live in LA or New York?
No.
Okay.
Well, she is from, I can't, client confidentiality.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it after. Whatever.
That only makes sense to me if you're in a big city.
She's from not a big city, but a state that a big city is in.
Okay.
And now she lives in like a
Heard.
kind of a random state. But whatever. Anyways, yeah. So Raya, well, that was what I said. Is she said like I was getting like matched with guys like in LA or in London, or she said one time like she matched with a guy like in Rome, and it just like made no sense because she can't go on the dates.
Stupid.
Long story short, though, she was like, I'm gonna maybe explore Hinge, and like 2 days later, text me and she's like, I downloaded Hinge. I'm trying to like navigate to figure it out. That was 2 weeks ago. I had a session with her yesterday, and she was like, yes, I deleted Hinge. I was like,
classic.
Okay.
My thing is, I'm like, you know, I haven't gone on Hinge in a month, and I went on yesterday, and I was just like looking around, whatever. But like, my thing is like, I don't like feel the need to like delete it when I don't really want to go on it. It's fucking on my phone.
Yeah.
Like whatever. I just like, I don't really use Hinge. Like
mine, it was just like, I would like go on Hinge, and like if I was like not into it or whatever, I would just pause my profile, and I wouldn't delete like, I would delete the app like from my home screen, but like you could still, you know, when like you swipe down and you search an app up, like you could search it that way. But like it wasn't like easily accessible where like I could go on my phone and like I could like click on it like that. Like if I wanted to go to it, I would have to swipe down, type in Hinge, like whatever. But I would do that. I would literally just like pause my profile, whatever. And then if I wanted to go back on it, I'd be like, forgot I had that. And then I would just go back to the Hinge app, unpause, let it like loose for like a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how I fucking met Pumpkin. I had my profile on pause for like weeks, and then I was like, yeah, whatever. I just unpaused it for like literally less than 24 hours, and I ended up matching with him in that time. Yeah, it's fine. I'm engaged now,
cursed.
Guys. Like, it's whatever.
That app is cursed.
It's happening. What?
Whatever.
It is. All the apps are cursed. But anywho, what the fuck were we? Oh, your Loverboy thing.
That was it. I just
that was
wanted
it.
to share that.
The men want a girlfriend for a week. That's what you need.
I'm
to know.
serious, guys. I'm really dead serious. If on a first or second date a guy describes himself as a lover boy, like
run.
That is a red flag. Be careful. Don't it's not enough reason to like walk away. Let's not be crazy, but like it's a red flag.
Yeah. If it's like
really weird.
It
depends
also,
like how they use the word. Like
also, is it met with like some love bombing also?
Yes, because like if a guy asks me, this happens to me whenever I go on dates, like, are you looking for something serious? What are you looking for? I always say, yes, I have built, the last year of my life, I've been building like a foundation for myself. Like, but like I have like a really mature, like good response.
Yeah.
I would never be like, well, yeah, I'm a lover girl.
Yeah.
Can you fucking imagine?
I'm just such a lover girl.
Like, ew. Like I definitely have called myself that before and like used it to describe myself. But like, like if you ask me a serious question like that, I'm not just gonna be like, well, yeah, I'm a lover girl.
Yeah. I'm a lover girl.
Like, ew. Ew.
Sorry.
Forgot to mention, obviously we look stunning in our little
let's talk about it.
Okay, period. We're wearing some By Bambi hoodies right now. I'm also
I will be the model.
Sweats. But so my bestie Andy owns this brand called By Bambi. I've been wearing it for years. If you follow me on IG, you know.
I said, oh, I'll be the model. I started doing Dakota's Botox face. I said, don't worry, I'll be the model. Anyways, shout out Andy.
Shout out Andy. Shout out By Bambi, my favorite brand in the whole world. They put out the most amazing collection of loungewear in this past few months, and it's to die for. I'm wearing, and then oh my god, the back of my sweatpants, you guys.
Cute.
I've been getting stopped in the streets because of this.
Cute.
They have a chrome bow.
Heart on them. Oh yeah, bow. Sorry, not heart.
It's a
I'm
chrome.
an idiot.
No, a bow's even better.
A bow is 1,000 times better.
Yeah,
it's adorable.
So we love. They have a zip up. They have hoodies. They have sweatpants, wide leg joggers. You need it. Period.
So cute. Love. Shout out Andy. Shout out By Bambi. Slay.
But now we're going to talk a little bit about the Grammys. And I know
that the camera is going to overheat because it went a little bit dim.
Oh.
Let's talk about it until it overheats.
Let's talk about it because
let's yap about it until it turns off.
I know this was a week and a half ago by the time this episode comes out, but guess what?
I don't give a fuck.
You know what? I'm probably still talking about it. So
we're going to just blab about it just like a little bit.
They were so iconic that like people will still be talking about it.
Yeah, no, exactly. I wish that we had Jeff here to do Grammy's outfit recap like we did in season 1. Was that?
Yes, it was. That was the Met Gala, though.
Oh, that was a Met Gala.
You know what? Actually, I didn't really even think about the fashion when it came to the Grammys. I feel like everyone looked really
good.
Like,
Oh
everyone
my God.
looked good. Because with Taylor, you never know. I'm a big Swiftie, but like Taylor's not known to be like a fashion queen. She looked great. Okay, didn't let us down.
Yeah.
All of Sabrina's looks were amazing.
Doechii.
8 and Tom Brown.
Yeah.
Chapel Roan was wearing Jean Paul Gaultier.
Oh my God. I
she was
didn't
wearing.
know that
she did
was
20
what she was
looks.
wearing,
Her
but
red
it
carpet
looked
look.
awesome. Yeah.
Beyonce had worn that exact dress in 2003. I oddly remember the number there.
Oh.
Then I'm trying to think like who else. Billy. She was dressed
Like Adam Sandler.
You know who looked unreal? Phineas and Claudia Slinsky. I love Phineas's bob.
I don't think I saw what she looked like.
Oh, Claudia. I just saw her like on the. I love Claudia Slinsky.
I must look this
She was like
information
my
up right
YouTube
now.
queen.
Oh yeah, are you kidding?
Like love her so much. She looked gorgeous. She always looks gorgeous. But Phineas, I like really like his hair right now. Like it's like a little bob. There was a picture of him and Gracie Abrams talking.
Oh my!
And he reposted it. There's like this meme going around. It's Phineas and Gracie.
This is so cute. They do look so good.
And there's this meme of Phineas and Gracie talking, and people are like, they're having a bob off.
Wait, they look so good. Oh my God, she is fucking perfect. She's in Vivian Westwood.
I love Claudia because, like, I mean, I've been watching her on YouTube forever. Love her and Phineas, like, yada, yada. But I feel like she's just such a good public figure because she is all about, like, health and wellness, takes really good care of herself, and she's not, like, this, like, unobtainable female figure to kind of, like, look up to and follow. Like, she, you know, I don't know.
She's a very, like, authentic, like, upcoming and stuff. Like, I remember, I used to watch her on YouTube when I was doing YouTube in, like, 2013, 2014, like, you know.
She's always inspired me, like, with, like,
my
her
OG
wellness
YouTuber
stuff.
queen.
Yeah, because she's not, like, she, like, you know, is all about, like, health and wellness and working out and stuff, but she's not, like, OD about it. Like, she's, like, always promoting, like, it's better to work out for 10 minutes at home than nothing. Like, you know, she's, like, one of those. So I really love her. Love her and Phineas. But speaking of Billie Eilish, I mean, there's so many things to cover, but, like, a lot of people think that she got super, super robbed.
Yeah.
Especially for Album of the Year, which this is where the Grammys are difficult because my personal opinion is that Grammy of the Year should have gone to Brat.
Yeah.
Just because compared to all the other albums, I did feel like whether you know, listen to it or not, or were super into it, like it's undeniable Brat had the biggest like cultural impact of all those albums. But when it comes to Billie, I do think Birds of a Feather, the song, should have won. I think it should have won Record of the Year. I do think Kendrick deserved like one of those wins.
Yeah.
But for Record of the Year, like that's more like the production of the song. I think Birds of a Feather should have won. Because like that little beat, like we all know it. That song played in everyone's head for like a year straight, whether you even like were into Billie Eilish or not.
Yeah.
So I think Billie should have won.
And just
one
like
thing.
lyrically.
Yeah.
You know?
Like it's such, I love the album. Like I'm a personal big fan of her album that came out last year. But do I think the album deserved a Grammy? Like, no, but I think Birds of a Feather did.
Yeah.
100%. So,
yeah, no, Birds of a Feather I think deserves something.
Yeah.
Even the album, I wouldn't have been surprised if it got nominated for like a Grammy because of like
it was nominated. It was nominated.
I meant sorry. If it won.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah.
But
up against though Beyonce and Brat, I probably wouldn't have had Billie win, to be honest. But,
no, I mean,
I think it deserved the nominations.
Yeah, to my core, I think Brat should have won.
It was
like,
just like seriously, like even
just culturally, like, and I know that like with the Grammys, there's like so many other things that like go into it other than like, you know, cultural impact, and it's not like a thing that like, you know, is chosen by the public and whatever.
Yeah,
but like.
But like innovation, like for me, like with Grammys, like I think the winner, it should be something really different. Like it should be something like Brat is like a perfect
shook everyone
example. Yeah, Brat is literally like a perfect example.
Yeah,
I remember like when Taylor won Album of the Year for 1989 years and years ago. It was because that was her first album where she shifted genres, and like that wasn't really done very often at that time. She went from country to pop, so like that was an iconic. I mean, I guess that's also why, you know, like Beyonce won, because she went from pop to country. So then it is also innovation in like that way. Yes,
but
I definitely think Cowboy Carter was cool for that reason. Like I think all this western-y stuff that's come out in the last year, I think it's really cool.
Very interesting.
Like it's really not my cup of tea, to be honest, but like I have major respect for it. Like I remember I listened to Cowboy Carter like one time when it came out, and I was like, this is super cool. I totally get why people are going to be obsessed with this. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
But I also was saying to Christina, I feel like there wasn't a single night out last year where I ever heard it being played.
Yeah.
I never really heard people like really talking, like you know, obviously it's Beyonce. Everyone fucking knows it. And
I feel like I hear people playing Renaissance like 1,000 times more. If I'm like out on a night out or like, you know, anything, like people are still playing Renaissance.
Yeah. And Renaissance did pretty well at the Grammys the year before. She won a few Grammys for Renaissance. And I remember being like, fuck yeah. Like that.
I fucking loved Renaissance. I went to the tour, like everything.
And it was a movement. Like any night out you went on in New York, like everyone was listening to it. All types of people.
Absolutely.
I feel like it says a lot. Like Brat is one where like all types of people got into it. Boys, girls, need to, like, queer, straight.
I'm going to add Cowboy Carter to my like... Because now that I think about it, like I have listened to like a few things. Damn, this is a big ass album.
Mm-hmm.
I need to like
the song with Miley's really good.
Yeah, you said that.
It's
Which
good.
one is that?
Shotgun Rider? Is it called that? I just know they say it in the chorus. Shotgun Rider. It was like people's wedding song.
Oh, Most Wanted is what it's called.
Most Wanted.
It was people's wedding song. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to lock into this later.
Like it's a good album. Like it's amazing. I just don't think I should have won album of the year. Now, something I didn't know. Okay, if you guys tuned into the Gin and Toxic stories yesterday or well, whatever, we're recording this in advance. But
yeah.
The day after the Grammys, I got on Gin and Toxic stories because I never shut up. And I had everyone like send in their opinions and like whatever. And I actually did not know Beyonce was the first Black female to win Best Country Album. That kind of did sway my opinion a little bit because that's really fucking cool. First of all, I can't believe a Black woman has never won that category.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I mean, it's crazy. But I think it's really amazing. I was kind of going off about who I thought should have won that category, and I was getting a lot of backlash in the DMs. But it's like,
I think it's just such like, oh my God, people have such strong opinions on it and go back and forth or whatever. Like, you're not gonna fucking say the thing that satisfies everyone, because then if you were to go on stories and say like, oh yeah, like I wanted Beyonce to win, like she won, blah, 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 whatever, then you would have had people fighting you to the death in the DMs about Brat. And like, you know, so it's just with the Grammys, like you really can't win and you just gotta like accept like whatever, you know. And I think all the albums that were like, you know, nominated, I think like in one way or another were like innovative in like whatever
100%.
But, you know, obviously some were like more, you know, I don't know, have more of an impact than others. And I mean, like I said, I know there's like a million different things that go into like, you know, choosing like what, you know, what wins and whatever. But
I will say,
I don't know.
Well, a few things. I saw that Billy's album last year had 1 billion, almost 2 billion streams.
Wow.
And Cowboy Carter had less than 1 billion, which I know the streams don't, and I don't think they should affect what wins, because like, you know, like some of the worst music I've ever fucking heard in my life has billions of streams. So that shouldn't affect it. But like, I was like, you know, it just goes to show like Billy's album was way more culturally relevant last year. Like, I don't know. But also I try to look at the Grammys, like when I'm viewing it and talking about who won and whatever, I really try to take away like my personal bias. Like, you guys know I'm the biggest Taylor Swift fan ever. Went into the Grammys this year being like, she's not going to win anything. I don't think she should win anything. It's just not, this just wasn't the album that like is a Grammy moment. And I actually think it's one of her best albums ever. I just knew it wasn't like a Grammy winning album. So like, I just think it's important to like, when you're fighting with your friends about the Grammys, also just try not to like get your personal opinion, you know, too mixed in.
So, oh my God, sorry, I just choked on my own spit. Love. I get what you're saying and I agree with you. But also like,
I mean, it's half the fun, but like,
that's
you know,
the thing. It's half the fun to be like, you know, to sit there with your friends and all of a sudden the Grammys comes on and everybody in the room turns into a musical, you know, lyrics, whatever, a fucking producer. All of a sudden everybody in the room is like an expert on music. And that is the fun in that, to like share your opinions and do this and that and have those sorts of conversations.
You just gotta have an open mind. Like, I wouldn't have voted for Kendrick to win either Song of the Year or Record of the Year, but when he did win, I was like, fair. Like, that was a big fucking moment. That song was like iconic. Yeah. No, exactly. Like,
Lily knows that I'm also biased. I mean, I love Kendrick, but also Lily knows that I was not unfortunately at all.
No.
Should I say?
Obsessed with that song.
Obsessed with Not Like Us. And I remember when I heard about, you know, the Kendrick Drake beef, I like didn't know what the fuck was going on. I went to my brother one night and I was like, Jimmy, what the fuck is going on? And that man literally sat me down with his iPad, like PowerPoint slideshow, went through
Obsessed.
every single, like the whole timeline, every single diss track, pointed out, like he was literally pulling up like the lyrics of the diss tracks and being like, he said this because of this line, but broke down the entire thing for me. And then I was like, okay, so we're Team Kendrick. We
love
are.
it.
And I already loved Kendrick Lamar to begin with. So I was like,
Lamar.
I'm so glad that I'm still standing with
Yep.
him. So when he won, I was like, fuck yeah. Also, you know what's one that we haven't really spoke about that I think absolutely deserved it and also won?
Chapel. Oh, no.
Well, yes, Chapel.
Yeah, duh.
I was going to say Doechii.
Oh, Doechii.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what'd she win again? What
She
exact
won,
category?
I think it was best rap album.
It was best rap album,
Yeah.
and she was the third female ever to win that category,
Yeah.
which I thought was really fucking cool.
Oh
Dude,
my God.
Doechii was one of the biggest moments of the night. Her performance, was one of the best of the night. I thought, like,
Oh, yeah,
to
we should
me,
talk about the
performances. Yeah, performance-wise, Doechii was definitely one of the best. Charlie and Chapel
Amazing.
as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a hot take on Sabrina Carpenter for a second.
I know what you're gonna say, and I am probably gonna agree with it.
Here's my thing with Miss Sabrina as of recently and as a whole.
Yeah.
Predictable.
Well, yeah.
Predictable girly.
Predictable. I feel like I expected a little bit more. I felt like I wasn't like
The set
and
and the whole thing was amazing, but
Yeah.
like, would you not have absolutely known she was going to do espresso into Please Please Please? Like, I could have literally
Well, I think she needs to,
told you
like,
that.
you know, obviously people like that's
do
what people want to hear.
the songs that are nominated. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. But I also just like, I don't know. Like, I felt like in terms of like what was very like visually stimulating for me and whatnot in the performance, like I felt like, you know, Charlie is absolutely Chapel, fucking Doechii, like all those performances, like really packed a punch for me. I feel like there was one other also that was who else performed? I don't know. I know there was like all of like the Artist of the Year performances that they did. All those
we
things.
are forgetting one that we loved.
God, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Well, you know what we did also love that wasn't technically a performance.
I know. We got to get into Gaga.
Yeah, guys.
You guys. Wait, insert picture of me at 10 years old with the wig.
Oh my God, 100%.
Insert.
Oh, are you kidding me? One Halloween, I was Gaga from the Telephone music video. I had the Coke cans in my hair.
Wait, do you have a picture?
Absolutely.
You don't have to find it right now, Christina.
I have it somewhere.
Wait,
Yes.
how old were you?
I don't know. When did Telephone come out?
Oh my God.
It was like the year that Telephone came out.
Like we were
so
like
I was
12.
probably, yeah, I was going to say I was about 12.
Because I remember like not understanding why I didn't have like friends at school. And then like I look back at what I dressed up as Halloween. I was the Fame Monster in sixth grade.
God.
And like that wasn't cool.
I know the photo that you're talking about.
That wasn't like, she wasn't cool. People did not like her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how hard it was for me to go to school the day after she wore the meat dress?
Oh my God.
Guys, I've been out here fighting on Lady Gaga's behalf for about 20 years. And I wish that was a joke.
Period.
Like I've been in this. I love her so much. I actually really, really loved Chromatica. Did you ever get into that album? Her last album, Chromatica?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so.
It's really good. It has like Stupid Love on it. I want your stupid love. No?
I don't know. I'm like, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I'm not like great with this stuff.
Well, yeah, that's
but
what I said earlier.
I need to find
Rain on Me with Ariana Grande. You know that song. Okay, that era, that song, whatever. You actually, this, like, it's kind of similar to Abracadabra. Like, it's like hyper pop vibes. This album's so good. But I really got super into that album. And I mean, I love all Gaga, like art pop.
Yeah.
Monster is my favorite Gaga song of all time. The Fame Monster.
Oh my God.
Born This Way, like all those albums, Joanne, everything. Obsessed. But super excited for this new Gaga era. We watched the music video for Abracadabra all together and we all were speechless. And I was just like, all right, guys, well, I will see you in the pit.
We
on
were
that
literally
tour.
so locked in. God damn it. I can't find this photo. I know exactly who posted it. It was my cousin. But I would need to, like, if I search, like, I don't know, Lady Gaga, like, can I do Lady Gaga? And then on Facebook, can you sort by, like, people that you know? Oh, post by anyone? Oh my God, by you? No. Post it by your friends. Post you've seen on show results.
you don't have to find it right now.
I know. I'm so sorry. I always get so distracted, but I want to so bad. Because I remember I did the eye, the lightning bolt blue eye. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait.
Yeah.
I did too, but it wasn't as visible, but we tried doing it.
Oh my God, I did that.
But I have sunglasses on my picture so you can't see it. Wait, we both did it though, Christina.
I'm going to find this photo. Maybe I'll text my cousin and like see if she could find it for me. But I remember I did the Coke cans in my hair.
Yeah, find it because we can after this episode comes out,
we'll
post stories.
Wait, this is so funny. It wasn't even for Halloween. It was for like a celebrity pop star themed
iconic
dog birthday.
I have mine on the lock.
I need to find this fucking photo. I'm going to find it and I will send it to you and maybe we'll post it on the G&T page, but it is out there somewhere.
This is my picture that I show people where I'm like, I've been that bitch. Like since I was 10 years old.
Oh, I have my I've been that bitch photo is a photo of me as I was dressed up as candy corn, like a fucking cunty candy corn. For Halloween one year, my mom took this photo of me where my hands are like on my hips and I'm like making this like face, and I'm just like a cunty little candy corn, and that's my.
I'm just a cunty little candy corn.
I'm just a cunty little candy corn.
Period. Well, I will send it to you so we can put it in our stories next week.
Long story short, so Gaga's album though,
so
Mayhem,
excited.
I think
it's coming out in March.
Comes out in March, but that song came out and. We were all so confused what was going on at first, but yeah, the music video for it just like aired. Like
couldn't breathe.
We were all so locked in.
I was so gagged.
So locked in.
We
were all like,
choreo,
what is going on? Yeah.
The category is dance or die.
Yeah.
She's so literally not real. She invented camp.
Yeah.
There would be no chapel without Gaga.
You fucking kidding?
Invented camp.
Oh my God. And it's so funny because like it all played and then afterwards it was like, it was, but it wasn't an ad for MasterCard. You remember at the time? And I remember we were all like, wait, what the fuck? And then we were all like, was that like a promo for a new album? And then we saw that when you went on Spotify, it said pre-save Mayhem. But then I think Dakota was the one that like looked it up and it said that like,
I was
it got
like, no, that
released
was
like
a
30
music
minutes
video.
later. Yeah, we just.
That was crazy.
Oh my God, Gaga's just so fucking good.
So good.
She's such a pretty bitch.
But like this is gonna be like a moment.
Yeah.
Like she's put out a lot of music and some of it's been bigger. This is gonna be like a moment.
No, we
that and
what did I say? Wait. I literally were watching it and I remember I made that joke. I go, gay people are so bad.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jeff started laughing
He's
so hard.
So stupid.
Between Tate McRae's album in February and Lady Gaga's in March, I'm gonna be a pop girl. I mean, it's just never ending because remember early last year, like it was like Dua Lipa, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, Gracie Abrams, everyone put out Sabrina, everyone put out an album last year. I feel like it's just gonna all happen again. This like the ones that didn't last year,
are gonna do it this year.
And I'm like, thank you for feeding
the
me.
Pop girlies never ends.
You're feeding me. What else? Is there anything else at the Grammys that I wanted to talk about? I mean, I could talk about this for hours.
I know. The Weeknd, I guess, did a performance. That whole thing that was like, oh, he's back. That. We made amends. That was.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love that song, but like,
I just,
it was a terrible performance. Casey Musgraves won Country Song of the Year for a song called The Architect, which I thought was cool. It's a cool concept of a song. It's about like who is in charge of like the architect is kind of referring to like God, and she's saying like, is there an architect that I can ask like why am I the way I am? Is kind of essentially it. And like that's why I thought her album should win Country Song or Country Album of the Year. Just because the whole album it's called Deeper Well and it's about like the deeper meaning of life and like looking inward and like whatever. And I thought that was really cool because I just feel like so much music is like oversaturated about like romance and love, which like makes sense. But I thought Casey deserved to have like a win in a moment because I thought that was just like a really cool concept for an album.
How do you become one of the board members or whatever they call them of the Grammys?
They come from all different backgrounds of like music professionals, like composers, producers. There's so many like, people, writers. How? I'm not sure.
Do you need to be like invited?
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Or
I'm sure
you do. Does it go by referral?
Yeah. Probably Pyramid also scheme? That. Yeah, probably also that. I'm actually really not sure.
The Grammy search is an MLM.
Yeah, literally.
It like just comes out.
They do more than just the Grammys too, like the Recording Academy. Like they do like a lot. Like,
of like
I'm sure. Charity work and like whatever. But for the music industry, like whatever, like helping the next generation of musicians and stuff.
Yeah, Chapel Speech.
I liked Alicia Keys, Gaga, Chapel, and a few other people really touched on trans kids and trans people.
Yes.
What? Just
Sorry.
like that was like I thought that was
on.
really cool that everyone just took a moment. No one made it like this big, you know, like too big of a deal where like people were gonna like be like the Grammys are so woke and like whatever.
Yeah.
Like everyone just said it, like just said like a little statement about it, and I thought that was really amazing.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Shakira's performance.
Oh, how could I forget? That's who I was forgetting.
You know, are you kidding?
Just no one's ever talking about Shakira enough.
Nobody will ever do it like Shakira.
If you had a boyfriend
my
during
God.
the Super Bowl performance that she was in, I am sending you love, because I remember looking at my man. I was with my Irish ex at the time, who's perfect, and I remember watching him watch that and wanting to die.
Yeah.
Because there's no one quite like Shakira.
Oh my fucking God. Her performance was starting the performance
She's
right
so
off the bat
ridiculous.
with the belly dancing that she just
Everything
was so
no one moves their
good.
body like her. Like, even though her
Yeah.
backup dancers do the same choreo as her, no one does it like Shakira. Her body moves in a way that I've never seen in my life.
God, she's just so good. Also, I think I mentioned this when she was performing. I really loved the outfits of
The backup
dancers. I thought everything just looked like so.
It's so, she always just brings like this really like her music doesn't sound like anyone else's. Her choreo, her backup dancers always look and like are so cohesive, just amazing. No one does it like Shakira. She's unreal.
Yeah. No,
Unreal.
that was another one that was just like, oh my God. Amazing.
Really glad Chapel won Best New Artist. I think I literally remember when there was, you know, a few awards that I like wasn't super pumped about, but I was like, that was the one where I was like, if she doesn't win Best New Artist, I'm turning off the TV.
Yeah.
Like, because I thought Sabrina deserved to sweep the pop categories, like for real. For Best New Artist though, I was like, if Sabrina wins over Chapel, I'm gonna lose it.
No,
so
Chapel deserved
really,
that,
really glad Chapel won that, and that's one of the biggest awards of the night. So I was super pumped for her. But yeah, I think that was all like my main.
Yeah, I think so too.
Main things that I wanted to touch on. But
yeah,
I love the Grammy. What's your favorite season? Awards? Have you seen that TikTok?
No.
Okay, I mean, Dakota quote it all the time.
Oh my God, I've never seen that before.
Someone was asking like an older woman, like, "Oh, what's your favorite season like of the year?" And she goes, "Awards."
Yeah, award season.
No, for real. I'm ready for the Oscars. Like,
No, I love watching a fucking awards show and judging. Like, I know the ins and outs of the music industry, the ins and outs of fashion. Like,
the Oscars are where I sit down. Like, you know, I haven't seen, unless I've seen all the movies, but like, Lord knows I haven't, and I've tried watching some of them, and I'm like, no. Like,
what, with the Oscars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big movie person, but like, I don't have the most extensive palette. I will watch a lot of things, but yeah, not everything.
Yeah.
I wish I was one of those people,
Just
but
the fun and
they're just so
judging.
long. So it's like, if I don't love it,
Award
I don't wanna.
season is literally the one. It's like with Mean Girls. It's like Halloween is the one night of the year where you could be a total. It's like award season, like, you know, is the one time of the year where you could be a complete judgmental fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And nobody could say anything.
Quite frankly,
really.
I really hope Wicked sweeps the fucking Oscars though. And if Cynthia doesn't win, I am just gonna pack it up and go home.
Oh, she also performed.
Yeah,
That was
babe.
stunning.
Everyone was like, she's ripped as fuck.
She is.
No.
Did you guys see her fucking arm?
I've never seen Pilates arms quite like Cynthia Erivo's.
Yeah.
Like,
and she was wearing those fucking ballerina Louboutins.
You guys.
That I've been wanting to see on somebody. They look so good on her.
I love her a disgusting amount.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Like, I was late. Okay, sorry, sue me. I'm not like a theater freak, but like, I was late. I get it now.
It's fine.
She's and like when she sings, it just is so effortless.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, no one has a voice like her. Her and Ariana are both up for an Oscar for Wicked, and honestly, I hope they both win, because Cynthia's up for like lead actress, and then Ariana supporting. I hope they both win, but Cynthia better win.
Yeah.
I mean, for the love of God. Anyway.
Still haven't seen Wicked.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I didn't want to humiliate you.
It's fine.
I
humiliate
really
myself.
can't fathom it. It's just like,
I don't know how. Like, I don't really have I don't have a valid
I would go
excuse.
by myself at this point.
No, and that was my plan.
Do you not
my
feel a
plan
little left
still
out?
is. No, I do. My plan still is to go alone.
I'd go with you. I only saw it once in theaters. I saw it again at home with Ryan, but we were talking the whole time.
Maybe next
I'd go
week.
with you anytime, girly. You should just go on like a random weeknight or something.
Next week I'm seeing
You'll love it.
I'm seeing Paddington in Peru.
Wait, me, you, and oh, sorry, my bad.
Beep!
Me, you, and Pumpkin should go see the SZA.
Yes, we still need to go see it. We will.
See it with
We're
me.
seeing Paddington next week, and we are also seeing checking in on the above. What? Oh, never mind. Sorry. We're also seeing Dogman.
Oh, I didn't hear. I don't know what that is.
It is an animation.
Okay. Well, you're getting weird. And she's getting weird.
But we're watching tonight. We decided we're going to watch the first Paddington because Paddington in Peru was the third one. So we're watching the first one tonight.
Watch my next boyfriend be like into like rock climbing, and then I start climbing at Vital, and I'm like, no, Christina,
It's really
like,
not that hard.
I've been saying I wanted to do this for so long. And you're like, and you were mean to me about watching fucking movies? Like,
you're like, all of a sudden, like, you don't tell me you like sign up for Vital. I just check your location, and like every night you're at Vital,
climbing.
and I'm like,
I was like, oh,
hey.
I didn't tell you I started climbing. You're like, does this have anything to do with the guy you're seeing? I'm like, oh my god, no.
like, is everything okay at home?
Whatever.
Like, you've been right. Hey, babe, put your clothes back on. We're talking about your newfound obsession with rock climbing.
No, just kidding. I would fucking never.
So we were gonna like have an actual topic for this episode, but we're just not feeling it. And we talked about the Grammys for so long, and just other things for so long, and chlamydia for so long that like we could just like wrap it up here, you know?
I love my life.
I will say thank you guys. Everybody listened to me in the last episode where I fucking screamed at everybody over the toxic confessions. Remember that?
I do. And you know what? They've been coming through.
Yeah,
I
they've been
actually
coming
noticed
through.
that.
I noticed this. Just a little refresher. If you guys didn't listen to the last episode, I fucking screamed at everybody. I said we don't have a toxic confession this week because you all need to send in better toxic confessions.
You're all worthless.
Yeah. You're all worthless losers.
No, we want brand deals. No, we
No,
love you.
we love
Get
you.
our numbers up. Send this to your friends.
I love everybody and everything. Positivity only. Self-love, compassion. Anyways. Okay, and you guys came in hot with the toxic confession. So we got one finally for this week. This girl says, oh my god, I have such a bad itch on my nose. I swear to god I'm not picking my nose, but it just won't go away. Okay. Toxic confession. She said, hey girlies, love the podcast. This toxic confession isn't mine, but it's my friend's. Okay. So
honestly, it's better.
Sending on
'cause
behalf.
It means it's so fucked up that the girl couldn't even send it.
Yeah, she needed to send. She said, my friend has been dating this guy for 3 years thinking that he was the one. Then
me.
out of nowhere, he dumps her.
Me.
Why? Because he's moving to another country in a few months. Okay, annoying, but not the worst thing in the world, right? Wrong. This man, this absolute menace, broke up with her the day after she had a major surgery, even though he knew about this 2 whole months before this. Lying in the bed, she wouldn't be able to leave for 6 weeks, and he was sitting there casually being like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. The audacity. Okay, so I guess this girl had some major surgery. She was bedridden for 6 weeks, and he knew for 2 months that he was going to be breaking up with her and chose to do it the day after the surgery. Okay.
I love when they know.
Then it says, here's where it's hilarious.
I love when they know.
It says, but don't worry.
Oh.
Karma is coming. Our other friend decides this man wasn't going anywhere. She said she had sent an anonymous letter to the relevant country's embassy.
Oh?
Keeping this anonymous, saying that he was a drug dealer. Not going to confirm or deny whether this is true. For legal reasons, I'll say I believe she was lying. But if he mysteriously never leaves the country, I will be back with updates.
I feel like sometimes I'm not doing enough.
Like, what do you mean you sent an anonymous letter to the relevant country's embassy saying that your ex is a drug dealer?
I got a lawyer, I got a restraining order, but like, these girlies are really cracking the code.
No. You sent an anonymous letter to the country's embassy.
Guys, women in STEM, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
She said this man's not going anywhere.
and he's probably not.
Yeah, he's probably not. And guess what? Now you're stuck and you don't have a girlfriend.
It's not my problem.
Yeah.
Seems like a you problem.
That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
Send a letter to the embassy. Like, okay.
I think I'm obsessed.
Yeah. I think you're a diva.
I think you're the
I think
diva
this
dear.
whole friend group, divas.
I don't know why that just reminded me of that
You got
TikTok
the girl?
trend.
What?
That's like women in male fields.
Yeah.
Dude.
No,
those
literally.
are
Listen,
so
I want to be
funny.
friends with them. There's
Yeah.
3 people involved in the story. There's
Get me in.
the girl who retold the story to us that says, hey, I'm going to submit this to Gin and Toxic, period. Then you
Yeah.
got the girl that it actually happened to.
She's the pot stirrer.
Yeah, she's the shit stirrer.
And then we have the main fucking character who
Main
all this
character.
crazy shit happens to.
Yeah.
You have to have that in the friend group.
Yeah.
Me.
And then you got the third girl who's the one that actually sent the anonymous letter.
You're the girl writing the letter. I'm the girl that the tragic things happen to.
Yeah. Perfect. Who's the one submitting, who just sharing or spewing our shit?
Jeff.
Jeff is also the shit stirrer, though.
Yeah, true.
What did he say in the group chat? Was it today or yesterday that he said something like bold to assume, oh, because your dad heard about the work-based story.
Oh.
This is tea, like for the first time, basically.
bad.
And so Lily's dad just now found out about the work-based
Well,
story.
we couldn't tell him because he would have got a gun. Like,
And so he literally sent Lily this like hilarious text today, basically saying like, I'm gonna pull up on him with a gun.
he found out via Instagram Reels my most like traumatizing.
Yeah,
stuff.
no, exactly.
Sorry, Dad.
But Jeff said something along the wait, did you send that Gaga photo? Abracadabra. Great caption, great timing. But yeah, Lily's dad sent this like huge text like about how he was like pissed or whatever about work pay and like all this stuff, and then Jeff replied and replies to like what Lily's dad says and goes, "Sorry, did your dad forget I exist and that if I see him, I will take care of it?"
Yeah, like, period.
Like,
I don't
yeah.
want to know what Jeff would do if he saw my ex. Like,
I literally said, and then we were talking about showing up at the restaurant he works at, and then I said, I want to go so fucking badly. Nobody understands. Like, I
So
fight
bad.
an urge every single day. That should be. Listen, Pumpkin
Field
already.
trip.
Pumpkin already planned our Valentine's Day stuff.
be like, no, I want to go here.
I have a new plan.
I have a new plan.
I really want to try this restaurant.
For
Do
Valentine's-
what you need to get a reservation.
on the most romantic day, could we go harass Lily's ex?
That's true romance.
Because let me tell you, he'll be working.
that is the if he's able to do that with me, like that's
That's
my man.
romance.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about maybe posting that on my story, the Gaga thing with the song, the new song.
please
over
do.
it.
Please do.
Be like, I love the song.
Please do. And while you do that, we're gonna wrap up this episode.
Love you guys.
Love you. Make sure to go follow us at Gin Toxic Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
Here
Make
we
sure to go
go.
follow me at Beauty Chicky, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Make sure to go follow at Lily Stewart 2 Ys on Instagram, at Lily Stewart 4 Ts on TikTok, at Lily Stewart 2 Ts on Twitter, or you could just go to myhotredheadfriend.com. It will redirect you to Lily's Instagram account and you can find her socials from there. I will still be building out that website professionally, but right now it just redirects to Lily's Instagram. So if you need to find her, you could go there. myhotredheadfriend.com, myhotredheadfriend.com.
I couldn't even hold it in. Dude, I've known him for so long. Oh, don't worry. It's going in the group chat.
Post that on the GNT story right now and put it in the group chat.
No, like, I've known him for so long. It's really weird.
God.
No, at first I was just like, oh, this picture's so cute. And then I was like, wait.
Lily, sorry guys.
I'm
Lily
sorry.
just found
I'm
a photo of
sorry.
her. How old are you? Like 5?
4.
4. Just found a photo of her from when she was 4 years old hugging a fucking pumpkin.
That's good shit, okay?
Oh my God. We didn't even, we got to wrap up this episode. But just one more thing that we didn't talk about. Maybe we could touch on it a little bit more next week.
What?
That we went to Soul Cycle with Pumpkin.
Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot to talk about it.
Pumpkin's first Soul Cycle.
Guys, I'm addicted to Soul Cycle. We talk about it all the time. I'm addicted. And the fact that he would come with me, you don't understand how much that means to
They
me.
wrote his name on a locker for him.
How
They
many
gave him a car.
times did I say to him, I go, my closest friends won't even come here with me.
Yeah.
And I've known you for 2 weeks and you've already made the effort to come. Like, thank you.
And he looked hot while doing it. They shouted him out. I kept like getting close to him because I'd be like, I know all these women in this room want my fucking man. And you will
Hey.
too when you see a photo of him.
Yeah. Sorry.
Exactly.
Dakota wants him.
Oh my, Dakota's literally like.
But like that's the dream. If the gays like they've never wanted my man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Dakota's like, the first thing Dakota literally said to me, replied to my close friends when I posted a photo of us, and he goes, who the fuck is that sexy man on your story? I said, that's my man.
God, it's so good.
On that note, we're leaving. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Peace.
Bye.
Enough. Did you send it?